Hello and welcome to Friday Sews. I'm Claire and this is my channel Clarobobbins. Friday Sews, started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, is all about our week in the sewing room. What have we been up to? So have a little look. I hope you'll join me for a bit more information on the Downtown Jacket, my latest version for my summer holiday makes. Summer in November, that is. And the make, do and mend and repair and alterations I've been making to some me-made clothes and some ready-to-wears, not just for me but for Mr. Bobbins as well. I'll see you in just a moment to fill you in and give you a bit more information on what my week has been like in the sewing room. Hope to see you very shortly. Welcome back. Okay, what am I wearing? Let's get that sorted first. I'm wearing the Haskell shirt, which is a camp collared shirt by Cashmerette. It's one of their club patterns and I made it as part of my Fabric Wheel of Fate summer edition in the summer. And I think this is the first time I've taken it out of my wardrobe just to wear, just because it was a nice day. It's lovely and mild in the UK just at the moment, 16 degrees Celsius outside, calm, dry, beautiful autumn golden highlights in the sunlight, and the leaves are all turning, and yeah, it's really lovely. So I thought it was just a nice day to be wearing a shirt, and I perhaps wouldn't normally wear something like this just around the house because, well, maybe not at this time of year, because it wouldn't quite be warm enough. But yeah, my south-facing sewing room gathers the warmth from the sunlight, and this is the perfect item of clothing. I'm really enjoying wearing it. I can see this going on holiday with me. So more about my summer holiday wardrobe. Mr. Bobbins and I are beekeepers, so we tend to take our main summer holiday in November in the Canary Islands, where it's just very pleasant. It's usually about 24-25 degrees Celsius. It can be a little bit warmer, it can be a bit cooler. They do have the odd storm that you get at this time of year, so there is a chance we could have a little bit of rain. I think last year we had maybe a day where it was a bit damp, but it's always warm rain. So as long as they don't have any big storms, and we have been in the past where there's been big storms, but maybe only, I can't remember last time. I can only think of, in the last 20 years, one year when it was very stormy weather, and quite a lot of the beach got washed away. We're going to La Palma. It's a beautiful island. It's quite quiet. It's very green. It's a lovely place to spend a couple of weeks, and yeah, we're really looking forward to it. So I'm taking a wardrobe of nice evening clothes to wear in the restaurant in the evening, and in the bar in the evening, and I'm taking some Marblehead tankinis, that's the word I'm reaching for there. Some tankinis that I made last year for by the beach, and I think I'll probably go through the things I'm taking, and then when I come back, maybe the things I wore. So my holiday wardrobe is growing. I was talking to a friend yesterday and kind of trying to work out realistically how much of what I want to get done I will get done, and it's not all going to get done. It's not all going to get made. I was hoping to maybe make another tankini, and I just don't think I'm going to have time. Before I go away, I'll put together how much of my summer wardrobe I've managed to make, and how much I wear while I'm away. I definitely felt I was short of a couple of outfits last time, so and we're going to the same resort, so I decided to take a little bit more with me this time. I've booked some extra weight for my luggage, so I can take a little bit more. yeah, I won't be wearing much during the day, you know, swimwear probably, but I want something, you know, shorts and tops to go when we go walking, and I want gym wear, and I want something for when we go into Santa Cruz, the capital of the island, and when we go on trips and things. So it'll be a mix. It'll be a mix of me made and ready to wear, and it'll be a mix of new things and things I've had for some time. So that'll be a future video, but this is my most recent make and I'm chuffed to bits with it. This is the Downtown Jacket by Pattern Emporium, which you saw me make the toile for this a couple of weeks ago, and I made it in a dark green twill from Sherwoods Fabrics, and this is a beautiful double linen from Stitch Fabrics, so it's Italian linen. Absolutely gorgeous fabric, and I'm really pleased. So the pattern, and I went into quite a lot of detail with the cotton twill version of this. I've done the pleated at the back version, I've done the side split here, hopefully you can see that. There we go. Just bring this over in case you can't see the pleated back. I will pop some photographs and video in as well. And then I've done 4 buttons on the cuff, and these are mother of pearl buttons. Cheshire needlecraft, of course it's Cheshire needle, sorry. My word retrieval's awful at the moment. I'm not sleeping well with my shoulder. I have torn a rotator cuff in my shoulder. It's waking me up in the night, and yeah, I'm suffering from that. Really pleased with these buttons, and look at these buttons on the front. I am chuffed to bits with these. These are again mother of pearl and from Cheshire Needlecraft. They have some lovely, it's mostly quilting, but they have some really lovely buttons, and I love shell buttons. I think they really set off the jacket. The back has got a yoke. Now, I've shown you the pleat. I've put a hanging up loop on the yoke at the back. Let's just slide this off for Edith. Thank you very much, Edith. Yeah, the green version, I'm always a bit worried when I'm hanging it up, and I didn't want to have a bulky hangy loop on the collar, so I've put it on the inside of the pleat. So there's plenty of meat there for it to hang nicely. When I hang it up, I remembered to put my label in time to pop it in the yoke, and yeah, it's quite a weight. It's amazing linen, this, from Stitch Fabrics, from Jeff and Sam at Stitch Fabrics. They come to Smallwood Village Hall, near close to where I live, and they had this in a pistachio green and this lovely off-white. It's like a winter white. It's not a cream, it's more like a winter white, and it will get better when I wear this, because it'll get that lovely Italian soft crumple that the Italians do so well. At the moment, I didn't want to press the life out of it, so it's a bit of a halfway house at the moment. I do like my linen to have that slightly Italian crumpled look. And it's not quite there yet. It needs a little bit of wearing in to get that look. But there we go. I'm absolutely delighted with it. Hopefully you've seen some of the video and photographs that I've put in. Hopefully I've done those. So that's my main make for this week. And I'm going to make the colder pants, Cashmerette colder pants, to go with it in the same fabric. I don't know how long they'll be. I need to see how much fabric I have. I always have to shorten the colder pants quite significantly because I'm not very tall and they're drafted for taller than me. And I don't know quite how much fabric I have, whether or not I will have enough. I've got plenty of width, but I bought what was left on the roll, so I bought 4 meters, so that is my limit. So they might have to be cropped. If I really don't have enough and they look like they're going to be too cropped, then I might make shorts. but I'd rather have a nice trouser really. So yeah, really pleased with that. I'll be cutting that out very, very soon, maybe later today. So what else have I been doing this holiday this week? It's not been a holiday at all. I've got a holiday on the brain. Here we go. It's about it's actually, I think it's 3 weeks today that we go. Yeah, it's not 2 weeks today, 3 weeks today. So yeah, 2 and a bit weeks, because I'll be all packed and ready. We'll be there now. So less than 3 weeks to go and on the countdown. Okay. Make, do and mend is next. And this isn't make, do and mend, this is alter. This is my Vernon shirt, a bit crumpled, apologies for that. You've seen it before. I made it in this lovely cotton, it's a rayon twill from Meat Milk, beautiful fabric. And recently, since I washed it, it's been feeling very bulky around the shoulder and I don't quite know why. So I decided to overlock the arm seam. I didn't take the sleeve out because there was nothing wrong with the sleeve, but I had quite a large seam allowance in here, and I've taken it right back, so there's now a couple of millimetres. What's that, a 32nd? I'm not great with very small amounts of length in inches, but a tiny amount. They do say, Cashmerette do say, when you overlock your seam after you've done your seam, to sew the seam and then to overlock close to the seam line. And must have taken at least 1/4 of an inch off this seam allowance, maybe a little bit more. And it feels so much better. It looks neater on the inside as well, but there just seems to be a lot less bulk. So now when I put it on, the sleeve just seems to sit and feel much, much nicer on my shoulders. So I'm quite pleased about that. I am, however, when I've had a look through and found the remnants of the fabric scraps that were left, I'm going to make the deeper cuff that is for this is the Vernon shirt, and it comes in this standard version, but it also comes in a lantern sleeve covered button placket version, and that has a longer cuff, and I'm going to use that cuff because I don't like this narrow cuff, and I found it really difficult to put the buttonhole in, and I think I want a little bit more length in the sleeve, so I'm going to do the longer cuff. I just need to find my fabric. I did have a little bit left. I'm sure there'll be enough to make cuffs, and I need to do that before I wash it again, because the fabric does fade ever so slightly when you wash it. So a little bit more altering to do on that. I've also done some really boring mending up of crotch seams and mending up, replacing seams on cargo pants for Mr. Bobbins, and turning up tatty and worn trouser legs. So Mr. Bobbins has now got some beautifully sewn repaired cargo pants. He's bought some new trousers recently and I need to turn those up. So I still have a little bit of work to do on the make, do, mend, alter and so on, turning up. But yes, that is almost done. Okay, now back over here again, my other little project, which, will I show you that? I think I will. Just a very quickie, I'm going to do a future video of this. This is the part of my oven gloves, my Arga gauntlets for my Arga oven. I think they need a repair. What do you think? So I've taken them apart, I've cut a pattern off them, and I'm going to repair them. You'll see more of that on a separate video. So a bit more, definitely make, do and mend. I might have had a little bit of a fabric haul this week, and I might have some labels to show you. I'm going to do that last, labels last, so you'll know when to turn off if you have the Specky Seamstress Label Collective and you don't want to know what the label is. This arrived in the post 2 days ago, so some people might not have got theirs yet. A little bit of a fabric haul. I mentioned this last week. I bought this luxury ponte to have a go at the Bridget trousers, which is the latest Love Notions pattern in collaboration with Tomcat Stitchery, with Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery. And I'm just, when I said that, the latest one, I thought, has she released, she's released a little waistcoat, vest type waistcoat as well. And I can't just remember whether the Bridget trousers came first or second. They were both released around the same time. So this is a ponte di Roma, and it's a ponte with nylon, so it's 75% viscose. I think it's got about 8% elastane, so spandex, and the rest is nylon, and it gives you a really nice quality ponte, and you don't often find the nylon based ponte in UK shops. I know in America Mood Fabrics do it, and they do a massive range of colours, but we don't tend to find it in the UK. We have a lot more of the viscose with polyester, which is okay as long as you get it with a high viscose content and quite a low polyester content. Otherwise the polyester does really bobble, and you lose the lovely sheen that you get on a really nice luxury ponte. This has got a great stretch and great recovery. It's got a 50% stretch in both directions, a 4-way stretch. It's a stable knit, it's the same on both sides, and that makes it a really useful fabric. It doesn't curl, it stays nice and flat. It's fabulous for sewing with, and I'm really excited to have a go at making up the new Bridget pants with that. I bought the pattern last week. I think I mentioned that to you, and I think I mentioned I'd ordered this and it hadn't arrived. It's a slightly warmer green than I was hoping for. I was hoping for more of the chartreuse green, and this is definitely more olive, but it will be fine because it's below the waist and it would go with lots of other things in my wardrobe that are slightly on the warm side. So yeah, very happy to have that. But it looks rather nice with that. So yeah, that'll go really beautifully with that. Now the other fabric I bought, put that in there, is a whole different ball game, and I don't know how successful this is going to be. This is from Pound Fabrics. I'll try and hold it up, and it feels really stiff. It's a waterproof, treated waterproof. It's got cotton, treated laminated cotton, and then wool. So this side is wool, and I was expecting when it arrived for it to feel a bit softer. It actually feels quite stiff, so I might have to do a lining. Now I've bought the roomy version of the Downtown Jacket pattern, bought the roomy pattern, and I thought I'd have a go at making a jacket from this. I might start, just cut out the collar and have a go if I can actually, how good, easy it is to sew, because the bulkiest part of this is probably this, doing this seam here. So I need to just, I think my machine will go through it because it's, we'll see, it's going to end up with quite a thick area, but it won't fray, so I can really grade the seam there. I'm just hoping it'll be all right. I've got some size 110 jeans needles. I might have 120. I know I've got 110. Had to use 100 on this. That's the only real thing I'm worried about. I think the style will take the stiffness of the fabric, and it probably won't feel quite as stiff. I thought, oh, wool on the inside, that will be nice, but it does feel, yeah, maybe when it's not folded up it will feel less bulky. we'll see. It wasn't very expensive, so if all else fails and I don't like it, I'll make a picnic rug out of it, and it'll be perfect for a picnic rug. It's good. Yeah, it feels like working with cardboard. Yeah, okay. So there we go. That's my fabric haul. My make, do and mend. My fabulous new jacket that I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with. And the only other thing that's left, let's do life, and let's do the labels very, very last. Life, well, we should have gone to our lovely tea dance last weekend, and I was so sore, my shoulder was so sore that in the end we decided not to go. Mr. Bobbins was struggling with his hip. He'd managed to have stumble and fall over and bang his hip, and we were just complete crocs, and let Shanna and Phil know that we weren't going to be able to go. So hopefully they managed to offer our tickets free of charge to a beginner dance couple. So I'm hoping that's happened, and the beginner dance couple decided they wanted to go, and somebody was able to benefit from our tickets. It would have been a shame for them, for somebody not to be able to use them, but sadly we just weren't up to it. Yeah, I've been struggling with my dancing. I've been managing our private lesson each week because we can kind of tailor it to do exactly what I find okay with my shoulder. I was back for physio again on Tuesday. That's my third lot of physio on it. It is improving slowly. I haven't been back to the gym yet. I'd like to get back to the gym. I'm feeling very unfit at the moment. It's very frustrating because it stops me sleeping. During the day, I can manage without pain relief during the day because it's I'm moving, and as long as I keep it moving, it's reasonably comfortable, as long as I don't do something silly or do too much with it. But just moving it, it's fine. It's at night when I'm lying on one side, and it stiffens, and then it gets achy and takes a while to get it going in the morning, and I don't sleep so well. So apart from the slight discomfort with my shoulder, everything else is great. Yeah, I've not had a very exciting week. I've done lots of sewing, and the weather's been nice. It's been lots of sunshine, and I've met up with friends. We had some knit and natter, which I hosted. It was lovely to see my friends, but no dancing, sadly, or very little dancing. But yeah, other than that, everything's fine. It's just irritating having a shoulder injury, but you know, that's life, isn't it? So yeah, onwards and upwards, and everything as usual. Stitch Fabrics come to town on Monday and Tuesday. I might have to buy some more fabric. Yeah, hopefully. Not made up all the fabric from the last time they were here, but I did make this. I might wear it to show Jeff and Sam. So I'm looking forward to Stitch Fabrics coming. I will buy something, but I will be restrained. It's winter fabrics, so it might be nice to pick something up to make. Oh, that was my tummy. Excuse me. Yeah, it might be nice to make something autumn winter, because I'm fed up of sewing summer stuff now. I'll come back from holiday and it'll be December and it'll be really cold and I'll have nothing to wear. Well, there we go. Yeah, I'll have to get sewing, won't I? Okay, without further ado, okay, it's my Label Collective sewing subscription from the Specky Seamstress. I love my Label Collective sewing subscription. It's brilliant. Here we go. They always make me smile. I love her labels. Oh, well, that's nice. That's a bit different. So, Brave Make and Delicate. So there's a caped crusade, a lady cape, well, long-haired, probably designed to be a lady, curvy, long hair, yeah. A Brave Make and Delicate, so nice for silks and that type of thing, yeah. Haven't got anything like that. I really like the lettering on Delicate. I'll get a photograph of those and let you have a look at them whichever side there's space. Yeah, I love them. And of course, the labels are made from recycled plastic bottles, and the packaging is 100% recycled and recyclable. It's degradable bags and recyclable cardboard, which is always nice to know. So there we go, my labels. Don't think I mentioned I bought a new cover for my ironing board. And the lovely Diane from Diane in Stitches recommended the fabric board cover from a Chimney Sheep. I've ordered one of those, it's coming in the morning. So it's my ironing board's getting a makeover. I've not had this ironing board cover that long. I've made a hole in it already. It is so thin because it gets used every day. So there we go, there'll be a little bit of a makeover in my sewing room, which is looking very untidy at the moment. I'm glancing round and I can tell I've been really busy sewing in here because there's stuff everywhere, on the floor, on my worktops. Yeah, the only tidy bit of the room is the bit you can see. So there we go, that's been my life in the sewing room this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll tell me what you've been up to. Please let me know what you think of my new jacket. Please let me know what you think about Make Do and Mend. Do you make do and mend? Is there anything you've made recently? Yeah, let me know all the latest gossip. I look forward to hearing from you. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you feel so inclined, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye.